stories. I think that has really changed.
So Divya, coming to you, like she spoke about grey characters, and if you haven't watched, do watch her show Chiraiya, which all of us also need to because we've been hearing so much about it. You called Kamlesh, your character, as a very challenging role for you because also she is a woman who's conditioned by the society and the system she's grown in. Then she meets my namesake, like Pooja, who comes to a house, who's a woman born into the system but who questions the system. What was the dynamics like where you are seeing another woman who you think could be a reflection of you, but who's standing up for saying, I'm not standing up for what is happening? What was that dynamics like? Because it's a topic that everyone, as Shweta said, in the digital age, like we are so cool and progressive, we are still talking about marital rape and consent in marriage.
Well, Pooja, when we were making this show, we knew we were doing something different. We weren't really sure how it's going to be taken. But I am so pleasantly surprised and happy and delighted that there are conversations on every second post that I'm getting. There's a conversation about Chiraiya, about these things not being spoken about. And the character that I play, Kamlesh, is somebody who's been conditioned to the system and she's very happy with it. She is very content with who she is, with her husband, with her family, with being pampered, and thankfully she has a very loving husband.
Yeah.
But when the whole foundation shakes and she gets to know there are cracks in that foundation, that's the one decision she has to take, whether she goes and stands with her family and keep her conditioning and comfort zone, or she holds the hand of a stranger she's not very fond of. So that conditioning is not mine. My thought process as Divya was very different. So when I used to mouth those lines, I would look at the director, he'd say, it's okay, ho jayega, conviction aayega. And then I realized, which I've realized time and again, first time it happened with me during Delhi 6, that as an actor you have to leave your inhibitions. As an actor, you have to leave yourself. हम अपने ही खुद आड़े आ जाते हैं कि अरे मैं ऐसा करूँगी तो ये क्या सोचेंगे और वो क्या सोचेंगे या मुझे मेरी इमेज पहली बात तो I love breaking my image. I just love to do something that I haven't done before. So that's
like the plaster scene. Old banao and then you put it back.
But आपको हर सेट पर एक खाली स्लेट की तरह जाना चाहिए that you write your story, I'm up for it. So when you become Kamlesh, the thought process became mine. Like when I'm doing that mixy scene, if you've seen that, the mixer scene where she's putting, आप में से कितनों ने देखा है मुझे पता नहीं.
You're all going to watch it after the session.
But she's putting all that front page news का जो पेपर है अखबार है वो मिक्सर में डाल देती है उसको ग्राइंड करती है and she says there goes your thought of being the front page reader and what you got to do is read the back page of how you cook. Now that's not my thought. And I was like cringing कि मैं ऐसा बोलूं for a split second. But then I said no, Kamlesh would do because she's happy being who she has been conditioned to be. And when finally there's a changeover, of course, Divya met Kamlesh somewhere in between. But that's the joy of filmmaking. You do not realize where you meet your character and where you don't meet your character at all. This is the most amazing thing, but the best thing is that you let the character drive you. Let it hold your hand and surprise you as a person.
And I know Divya